Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram Ram.
Good morning,
Krishna
Alan.
Shri
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
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 Hare
Ram.
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
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 Ram.
Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Ram
Ram.
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare Hare Ram
Prabhu Nityananda Priya Advaita Gadadhara
Krishna
Sri
Krishna
Vasadi
Krishna
Gauru
Krishna Hare.
Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotee. So today is 10th of May and it is Friday. It is Vaishaka Masa or Madhusudana Masa, Sukla Paksham, and it is the Chaviti week, and but it is the festival of Akshaya Tritiya. So today it is the Chandana Yatra starts on this day, which is celebrated as well as the day on which the Treta Yuga began, and also one of the grains is barley is one of the main ingredients for homa, which is the Yuga Dharma of the Treta Yuga, was also created on this day. Ganga Devi also descended to earth on this day, and many common people have special puja on this day. One should bathe in a sacred river, give charity, perform japa, and offer barley in a sacred fire, and offer barley preparations to the deity. And Akshaya Tritiya day is a very auspicious day. There is no inauspicious to be found today. So even checking muhurtas is considered unnecessary. So auspicious it is. So whatever one does for devotees and for Krishna, that person will get more benefit, and it is eternal benefit and never lost. So there is a story of a Brahmana. So there was Brahmana who had a very good wife and was poor. Whatever little money he had got would spend on somehow or other. So also he did not have children. So under the strong request of his wife, he went to Vasistha Muni to know the reason for his suffering. Vasistha Muni told him that in his previous life he was very rich and also had many children, but he was very stingy. He was not even spending for his own children. So this is the reason for his being poor, also without children. Then what Then that Brahmana asked Vasistha Muni why he had got a good wife. So that Muni replied that somehow, with some reason, he observed the Vrata of Vaishaka month for the last 5 days. So he got a good wife and also the Brahmana birth. Then the Muni advised him to follow the at least 7 days left of Vaishaka month with devotion to Lord Krishna. Since that Brahmana observed the Vrata of Vaishaka month for that at least the left out 7 days, he got sons, he became rich. Ultimately, he got the love of Godhead and went back to Godhead, to the spiritual world. So, and also it is important to hear such a story or pastimes as this so that at least by hearing this, we engage ourselves in the service of Guru, the Vaishnavas, and Krishna. And Akshaya Tritiya, so the third day in the bright fortnight of Vaishakha month is the day of the incarnation of Lord Vishnu as Parashurama as well. The icon is decorated with one axe to depict him in a heroic pose. And also, this coincides with the anniversary of passing of Sri Vijayadhwaja Tirtha, the sixth Peethadipati in the lineage of Sri Pejwarma. He is the famous for his commentary upon Srimad Bhagavatam epic. And during the tenure of Peshwar Math, a special festival is arranged in Shri Krishna Math on this day, and the Akshaya Patra given by Shri Madhava is offered a special puja. This Akshaya Patra is said to have been given by the sun god. It is the same pot that Mother Draupadi used to cook in. It is said that from the time of turning it upwards for use on the day, the pot will provide unlimited amounts of foodstuffs for the satisfaction of the Lord. So there is a story in this connection where the angry sage Durvasa came to Draupadi demanding foods. So this is once again, it goes to the Pandavas story when they were in the forest exile. So the Yudhishthira, he has prayed to the sun god, and sun god has given this Akshay Patra to Yudhishthira. So it would yield all as much as foodstuffs as they needed for the day until Draupadi eats and washes it and turn it down or glue. So there is a past story, and one day Durvasa sage came by inspiring from Duryodhana, so to test the Pandavas. So at that time, Draupadi prayed to Krishna, and Krishna has come there, and then there is a small, tiny spinach particle was sticking onto the pot after eating Draupadi. Then Krishna, by taking that, all the Durvasa and all his disciples were filled their tummies, and they could not come back to Yudhishthira's home for taking the prasad, and then they left. So that is how Akshay Patra saved them, and all with the blessings of Krishna. So that is the event's perspective. So today is Akshay Tritiya, and also Chandanayatra. The Lord is decorated with the sandalwood pulp. Okay, so we shall quickly move to Srimad Bhagavatam. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sutta Goswami is saying to Saunakadi sages. So now uh, Parikshit Maharaj, he has completely absorbed himself in the Krishna consciousness. And he has been hearing from Sukadeva Goswami. Papratyacha imam evadham yanmam pruchyata sattamaha. Krishnanubhav shravane shraddhadanu mahamanaha. Samstam vijnaya sanyasya karma traivargikam chayat. Vasudeve bhagavate atma bhavam dudam gataha. So now he is in the complete Krishna consciousness. And now Suta Goswami started speaking to Saunakadi sages what further the king Parikshit has inquired from Sukadeva Goswami. So today he is saying that Parikshit is saying for Sukadeva Goswami, you know everything, all the knowledge, all the transcendental knowledge. You are a learned Brahmana and you have spoken perfectly correct. And all my ignorance is now being reduced because you have whatever you have spoken and whatever you are speaking, it is all auspicious. They are Krishna Katha. Likewise, he is appreciating Sukadeva Goswami. And also he is saying that what is happening to him, all his ignorance is getting subsided. Okay, we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, chapter number 4, verse number 5. Raja Uvacha समीचीनं वचो ब्रह्मन् सर्वज्ञस्य तवानघ तमो विशीर्यते मह्यं हरेः कथयतः कथाम् समीचीनं वचो ब्रह्मन् samichinam so it is perfectly right also vacho brahman whatever you have spoken o brahmana o Sukadeva Goswami everything whatever you have spoken that is perfectly right sarvajnasya tavanakha sarvajnasya so you know everything sarvajnasya one who knows everything tavanaga and you're without any contamination tava anaga is no agha no sins you're completely purified from all kinds of sinful activities you do not have sins but sarvajnasya tava anaga you are a learned person tamo visirite mahyam tama is the mode of ignorance visirite mahyam and it is now gradually disappearing Mahyam, it is unto me. So because of your speaking Krishna Katha, all my ignorance is getting gradually disappearing. Harehe Katayataha Katam, because they are all Harehe Katayataha, and you are speaking about Harikatha, Katam, all the topics. Whatever you are speaking, everything is related to Harikatha. Likewise, the King Parikshit is saying responding to Sukadeva Goswami. समीचीनं वचो ब्रह्मन् सर्वज्ञस्य तवानघ तमो विसिरिते मह्यं हरेः कथयतः कथाम्. Translation for this verse. Maharaja Parikshit said, O learned Brahmana, you know everything because you are without material contamination. Therefore, whatever you have spoken to me appears perfectly right. Your speeches are gradually destroying the darkness of my ignorance, for you are narrating the topics of the Lord. And purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So can I request Saranya Mataji to read the purport, please?
Hare Krishna. The practical experience of Maharaja Parikshit is disclosed to him, revealing that transcendental topics of the Lord acts like injections when received by the sincere devotees from a person who is perfectly uncontaminated by material changes. In other words, reception of the message of Srimad Bhagavatam from personal men heard by a Karmakandiya audience never acts miraculously as stated here. Devotional hearing of the messages of the Lord is not like hearing ordinary topics. Therefore, the action will be felt by the sincere hearer by experience of the gradual disappearance of ignorance. Yasya deve para bhaktir yada deve tada guru tashyete kadita hi artha pragashande mahatmanah. Shvedashvatara Upanishad 6.23. When a hungry man is given food to eat, he feels satiation of hunger and the pleasure of dining simultaneously. Thus, he does not have to ask whether he has actually been fed or not. The crucial test of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam is that one should get positively enlightenment by such an act. Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji. So here in this purport, Prabhupada is mentioning the mode of Parikshit Maharaj here. So explaining that whenever we hear Krishna Katha from a pure devotees, it would completely satisfy and nourish the heart and mind and everything, the soul especially. So that's why Prabhupada is mentioning one should hear only not from the professional man that does not act on the heart. The professional man, as soon as they speak Krishna Katha for maintenance of their family. So only for that purpose. That is the main. So, but pure devotees, they speak Krishna Katha because it is Krishna Katha. It doesn't have any material things. It is transcendental. Yasya deve parabhaktir yata deve tata guru. So as soon as one is completely interested and inclined to hear Krishna Katha, immediately Lord arranges. That is, yesterday Parabhaktir, with complete devotion, he has got a devotion towards Krishna, then he will receive the spiritual master, Yata Deve Tata Guru, and he received the Krishna Bhakti as well as the spiritual master. Tasyete Kadita Haddaha Prakashante Mahatmanaha, and also that knowledge also will be revealed within his heart completely. That is the Prabhupada is to mention number of times. This specific verse, and how do we understand that whether we have received enough knowledge and whether we are day to day our devotional activities are going on successfully or not. It is Prabhupada is mentioning that when a hungry man is given food to eat, he feels satiation of hunger and the pleasure of dining simultaneously. So that is the analogy. other people doesn't have to say that you are experienced, you are doing very nice. It is journey within the heart. One feels that one, whether he is completely satisfied or not. So that is the crucial test of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam is that one should get positive enlightenment by such an act. Okay, that's why we keep hearing Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. Okay, so that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. So likewise, Parikshit is inquiring from further from Sukadeva Goswami. समीचीर्णं वचो ब्रह्मन् सर्वज्ञस्य तवानक तमो विसिरिते मह्यं हरेः कथयतः कथाम्. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. So we shall quickly move into Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today it is letter to Hayagriva and February 13th, 1970. Can I request, it is a small letter, can I request any unallocated devotees to read this letter, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I can read.
Yes, please, thank you.
My dear Hare Kripa, please accept my blessings regarding the Krishna manuscript. It has to be delivered to the Dia Nippon company because the arrangement was with the George Harrison that I shall get the book printed within the winter. So it does not matter that the whole manuscript is typed or untyped. It has to be delivered as it is. So you may send the manuscript immediately to Brahmananda or take it yourself to New York for delivering to Dia Nippon. This is most important. I have asked that the manuscript be delivered by the 15th of February. So please treat this as very urgent and do the needful. Your ever relation, S. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Sri Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai, thank you, Prabhuji. Any takeaway points, Prabhuji?
Takeaway point is when we commit to something to someone, we should fulfill the commitment at any cost. That's what Prabhupada is saying, and Prabhupada giving the highest importance to the books and the Krishna conscious books and printing out and distributing. Very good, Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, any other comments, dear devotees? Okay, so this is the arrangement was with George Harrison. So Prabhupada want to get that book printed within this winter. Okay, that is the kind of urgency kind of stuff. Okay, so that is from Prabhupada's letter. And from the announcements point of view, so tomorrow morning we are going to continue with the Srimad Bhagavatam, that third canto, 15th chapter, description of kingdom of God, the Vaikuntha descriptions. So we have got just only introduction or pretext before we enter into the actual Krishna Katha, the kingdom description of kingdom of God. We will be seeing that one from tomorrow onwards. And tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. we have got our regular Sangha with Arun Madhusudana Prabhuji. So who is to speak occasionally in our Sangha. Okay, that's all from the announcements side from the Sangha perspective. And dear devotees, if you have got any updates or you wanted to share anything on Krishna consciousness, kindly share. Hare Krishna. And also today it is Akshaya Tritiya, so maybe this you see this message for the Veda base. Tritiya is Akshaya Tritiya is a very auspicious day for giving to charity, and the best form of charity is sharing spiritual knowledge. So please share online Veda base with many people as you can, and also asking for some donations here. It is an opportunity for everyone. We have been using this Veda base widely, so it is one opportunity for all of us.
How can you donate online?
So if you just click this one, Mataji, so donate now, then it will ask
Just
for,
go on database and just there is a link.
yeah, it asks some kind of, yeah, it is showing all the options. Yes, this is the way. Okay, so if there are no further updates, then we shall conclude and continue with further japa. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंतकोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की।
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
हरे कृष्ण कॉन्शियस डे एवरीवन। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री
Jana
अद्वैत
Shri
गदाधर
Vaidanta
श्रीवास